Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in with me once again. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, or if you haven't done it already, make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video once you're finished watching. Today, I'll be showing you how I achieve this flawless beat face with glammed eyes. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section and I'll be sure to answer them. Let's get into it. So of course, we start off with a bare face. I'm gonna just brush her eyebrows up and then apply moisturizer. And this is the Cetaphil moisturizer. It's my holy grail. I love it. It is very smooth on the skin and very hydrating, and it provides a really smooth base for the makeup that's gonna go on top of that. I went ahead and I did the brows off camera just to, get into the actual detailed parts of the makeup look, which would be the eyes and foundation. So as you can see, I just added the base shade all over her eyelids, and then I added a darker shade right in the crease because that's where I'll be cutting the crease. Now to cut the crease, I use the Plouise Base 0, and the technique that I've been using most recently is where I carve out the shape that I want the cut crease to take, and then I fill in everything else. I'm gonna have her look up just to fill in the whole space, just to ensure that the crease isn't I didn't cut it below her actual crease. And then I just fill in everything, and then I'll do the same steps on the other eye, and I'll be back. Okay, so both eyes are completed and that crease is cut, honey. It's probably one of my best cut creases ever. Alright, so for the outer corner, I just added like a dark brown shade just to provide some kind of gradient into the two shades that I'll be placing on her lid space. And the red that I use is from a Juvia Space palette, which I'll insert. And as you can see, I pack the palette on, I tap and pack it on, which just allows it to show up even brighter. And as I get closer to the top, I follow the shape of the cut crease and I leave space to so that you can see that little white line at the top. Most people usually just pack it on completely, fill up the whole cut crease, and then draw with like a white a white liner. However, I have nerves problems and I've tried to do that before and the line is just all over the place, like no. So I just like did this like off the top of my head. I was just like, you know what, let me try doing it this way, and it worked out perfectly. It really does look like I drew that line after I did the eyeshadow. Alright, so we have our shadow packed on. I'm just adding a little bit more and blending it into the red just to create that nice gradient. Now I moved on to the eyeliner. I'll show you how I do the other eye. I'm not the best at eyeliners, I will totally admit that. It is still a struggle for me. Sometimes like 2 seconds and I do it and it's perfect, and then sometimes I'm there for like 2 minutes, like just perfecting both of them, because I like to ensure that once the eyes close, they both match. So this is the Sephora Precision eyeliner, which was recommended by kikiadams on Instagram, one of my favorite makeup artists, and it totally lives up to the hype. It's amazing. It dries matte, it's perfect. You don't need any shadow to set it. I love it. Okay, now we're moving on to foundation. The foundation that I'm using, well, I think I used two. I used from Maybelline and one of the MAC foundations that I had. So that's the MAC foundation that I'm adding on top of the Maybelline, and the coverage is really good. Maybelline is what I use on most of my clients, and they're pretty cheap. I bought all of mine for $3.94. All right, so I'm going ahead and I'm blending out that foundation, and I have no idea why I did her concealer like this. Like, it was so sloppy, But I mean, obviously, like, it worked out perfect still. Like, it doesn't matter how you apply it, people say. So I used a lighter concealer shade, like, right under her eyes, and then I used one that's a little bit closer to her skin complexion underneath, and then I went ahead and I blended that with a small Real Techniques blending brush. And what I do is I had let it sit for like maybe about 30 seconds. Then I went in with the brush to blend it out, and I spread it everywhere that the concealer was, and then I went in with a sponge to blend that out, and it was a Real Technique sponge as well. I just contoured her face with my Fenty contour stick in the shade Espresso. And I didn't, if you notice, I didn't conceal her nose because I didn't want to overdo it for this look. And she has a cute little nose. It doesn't need to be contoured, you know. Not that, you know, people with big noses need their nose to be contoured. But yeah, when I love to attack people up here, and I'm out, you know. Yeah, so I'm just blending out her contour, as you can see. Making sure that everything is flawless. And then I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline setting powder, which was recommended by, oh my god, what's her Instagram? I think her name is Brittany. I'll put her at there. I saw it on her channel and I tried it, and it is really amazing, especially in the summer. It really does help to keep you matte, and there's no flashback. It is amazing, as you could have seen on that first picture at the beginning of the clip. I did her lipstick. I didn't record it because it really was just like a simple lip look. I just added a darker burgundy looking shade on the outer portion of her lips, and then a nudish pinkish shade in the center. Allowed her to smack her lips together and just use a brush to blend them. And then the highlighter that I just applied on her forehead and her cheeks is from the Crayon Case contour highlights on contour palette. That is one of my favorite highlighters. She's kind of getting a little carried away with her singing and recording herself here. More intermission things, you know. Alright, so now I'm finishing up her eyes, adding the same red series from the top. So the darker shade to the outer corner, the red in the middle, and then the yellow right in the corner, inner corner of her eyes. And I'm just buffing out the bottom of that shadow that I just added, just to make sure that there's no harsh line. And then I'm going to apply her mascara on both the top and bottom of her lashes. Alright, so here we have the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Click that notification bell and like and share. Thank you.